everyone. It is time for 100 days of junk journal page layouts for day 4. My name is Cindy A. Lewis. Welcome. Creating with Jovi is joining me on this 100-day journey, and that's what we call it, a journey. And we are hoping to provide inspiration to you each day with something new to use in your page layouts. And maybe some of them are familiar, but maybe some are not. And they'll spur you on to create something. And you can always use these. If you purchase the booklet, you'll have a little booklet. The booklet has diagrams in the background to kind of help you and much more. And also in the front, there's the table of contents for each section of these page layout ideas, the welcome, how to use the book, the anatomy of a junk journal page, and the basic supplies that you would need. There is a preview in depth of this book on my channel, and it is in the same playlist as the 100 days of junk journal page layouts for all of our videos. So make sure you catch the videos. Today we're moving on into day 4, and we are in the beginner idea section, and this is a double pocket page. Now these instructions are in the description below, but to purchase the booklet and get the 20% off right now, you would use the word together 100 days, all mushed together, no spaces, and it's on my Ko-Fi site, which is linked below. Until August 15th, you'll have the opportunity to get the 20% off. It is a digital printable, and I bound mine into a book. You could put it in a notebook, binder, however you want to bind it. I also am using a notebook for my idea book, so I'm saving each one as an idea to correlate with the day. All right, back to creating. Supplies you'll need. Your junk journal page, so this is going to be the page that I use. You're going to need 2 pieces of scrap paper. I'm using coffee dyed paper. We're going to embellish the pockets with some dictionary pages that are already inked and cut out, and then a little stamping, so I thought that would be nice. And then I also have some pressed flowers that we're going to add to the pockets. Thought they would go well with this page in the background. Then you would want your tags. I already have my 2 tags ready to go into my 2 pockets. And you'll need your glue. And I use Kalal glue. This is all-purpose glue. Some people have said they feel like it has a smell. I do not feel like it does. Not like another glue that's really popular that is a very strong smell. All right, let's make this double pocket page. But you should know, before we get into it, I want to announce a hidden giveaway for this month, and it is 100 of these tiny tags, and they aren't as tiny as the other ones. Let me show you my real tiny tags. These are teeny tiny, but these are tiny tags. They're about 1.5 inches by 1 inch or something like that. There's 100 here. They'd be fun for someone to use in their journals and in their pockets. And so to be entered for this hidden giveaway, you put the word tiny in the comments below this video. And then I will be drawing the winner on August 31st when I draw all my other winners for the August giveaway. All right, let's get busy. So first we need to put down our 2 pockets, and the instructions tell us to put the first pocket down first, and then you can offset the other pocket like this, or you can put them above each other, however you want to do it. As you can see, I cut mine 3.5 by 3.5, so they take up most of the page. So in order to see some of the background, I feel like I want to put it as close to the bottom as I can here, and then I'm just gonna make it a diagonal here. So I want to put my top pocket down, since we're going to do it that way first. And I'm going to put glue. I inked the edges already. I started to say that. I inked the edges already, so I'm going to put glue on 3 sides. And then we're just going to put it right here next to the edge. And make sure it's even. Okay. Now before I put the other one down, since it's going to overlap a little bit, I'm going to put my paper on here and stamp it first. So this is just dictionary page, and I'm just going to put that here for a little fun look. And it's not exactly even, it was torn. And then we're going to go ahead and embellish this page, this pocket. I keep swapping page and pocket because I did do 100 days of junk journal pockets as well. So I tend to want to swap those words. And I also did 100 days of tags. And so there you go. All right, so we're going to do my flower this way. And I'm using pine green. So just to give me a little faint flower. I really like that. Can you see it good? I don't know if you can, but I can see it good. All right, let's go ahead and put a few of the pressed flowers on here. And pressed flowers are really, really fun to use. You do have to be careful with them sometimes, especially if it's something that's going to be worked a lot. So I'm just gonna put a little, let's put it on this side since we have that flower there. I'm going to put it on the pocket and then put my flower here. How pretty is that flower? Now I'm going to take just a little snip of this piece here to add a little green. Now I'm going to put this on here because I'm not sure where it all will land. So, oh, look how pretty. How pretty is that? Okay, now we can put our other pocket down, and we're going to overlap it a little bit. I did go up high on that one, so I can pull this one up a little bit. And we're just going to put the same on 3 sides and put the pocket down. So we'll just pull it up just a little bit and have to go all the way to the bottom. So now my pockets have a little bit more interest because they actually overlap, and I like that. But you don't have to do that, of course. Okay, so then we're going to do something similar with this one. And I'm going to use the same flower on my stamp. And we're going to go from this direction. And using the green. Let's see, I want to do it. Let's do it this way. Here we go. Look at that, how pretty that is. That is so pretty. Okay, and then I do want to put, oh, look at that, how pretty that is. And this flower is super pretty. Now, I know you're probably saying, why doesn't she use tweezers like everybody else? Okay, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to put a little bit on here because I'm not sure. I am not very good with the tweezers. I need to practice, actually, so I would be better. That looks really pretty. And then let's put this flower here since we have more space. That's so pretty. And then we have this one here. Let's put it down here. This is a little one. There we go. Oh, look at that. Now, I feel like it needs words. I'm one that likes to put words on my pages. So let's do that. All right, I'm going to use Gentle Moments. I'm going to put it at the bottom of the page. I'm thinking just right here. And then I have my tags to slide in. They're perfect size. And then you have your page layout for page number, day number 4. And I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did and you like this type of video, I'd love to have you subscribe and be part of my community. I also encourage you to go check out Jovi's Imagination Station, what she came up with and how she created her double pocket page, and watch for the update in our playlist. Well, thanks so much for watching and have a wonderful day.